So yesterday I wasn't able to do a reflection part of the video because I didn't have enough space to upload. And I'm not going to reflect now, but I am going to say my plan for today is I woke up really late. I was supposed to go running this morning, but I didn't because my dogs wouldn't stop moving and I got no sleep. So, what I'm going to do for the rest of the day is at 11, the gym's going to open up. I'm going to go box, and then I'm probably not going to eat a whole lot. I'll cook some breakfast, and then I got to go to work at 4:30. That's pretty much going to be what today is, and tomorrow and Thursday I have off. So this is day 2. So I just got back from the gym. I wasn't able to have a really good workout because someone was there with a private lesson, and I didn't want to impede. I did end up helping out a little bit. I helped them record some, but I just got back home. I took a shower, and I'm going to be going to work soon. But I have a little bit of footage, and all of my exercises were cut short because I had to help my coach with this other person. Jump ropes, some push-ups, some pull-ups, and then I had already been there too long. It took me an extra long amount of time to get to the gym because I had to wash my wraps and they didn't dry properly. So here's that footage. So this is me stretching. I stretched a little bit before I did some jump rope. I did jump rope for 3 rounds. I did skip the videos around a little bit just to speed the video along. I mess up quite a bit, so I cut out a lot of it because it took too much time. But right now I'm just trying to get my rhythm. I eventually started to pick it back up and just tried to move it a bit faster, so I messed up there. This has been one of my biggest problems because I was always very heavy, and now that I'm lighter, I'm having to get used to distributing my weight between my legs whenever I jump, and my wrists don't feel the same when I twist it. Here I started to pick it up quite a bit because I was reaching the end of the first or second round. I don't remember how much I cut out. And then I moved on to some pull-ups. I did 10 the first time. I didn't get very good depth because I'm always afraid of locking all the way out, and then I know I can't get all the way back up to complete a good stretch. So, yeah, it's pretty shitty depth. I did 5 more. It was 5 more, and then I walked around for a little bit. Yeah, just taking a little break. And then I noticed that something was wrong with my left hand, my wraps. It was a little bunched up around the top of my palm under my fingers, and I wasn't able to get a good grip on the bar. It made it difficult to close my hand. I moved on to dips, which dips have always been a problem for me because I can't do that many and I don't get very good depth with them either. My form is kind of bad. So I've been trying to practice, and my goal right now is to get 5 good depth dips. I had struggled a little bit with the balancing part of it. And then my left hand just slipped off and I fell off of the bar, so I took my wrap off of my left hand and continued to do the dips. Not very deep. The second one was all right. I don't have a very good lean whenever I'm doing it. Yeah, and then I had to quit on that 5th one. I couldn't get it up. I took off my other wrap because it was just going to be a pain in the ass to put both of them back on. And then I moved on to doing some push-ups. I only got to do 5 before my coach or I did 4 before my coach asked me to help record the person there who's taking a private lesson. You see there, he starts calling my name. So I didn't have a very long workout. It was maybe about an hour or so. I did do some shadow boxing, which I took videos of, but my phone fell over, and so it kind of ruined the rest of the video. So I won't get to see that. But whenever I go to work today, I'm going to try to get some footage. I'm not going to get a lot, maybe a couple minutes or so. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes from there. I'm probably not going to eat any dinner. I've had half a bag of Fritos, a handful of Goldfish, and a Twinkie. That's all I've had. And like half a Coke Zero. So I'm running on pretty much empty right now. I was running on empty whenever I worked out. I haven't ate anything all day. I was going to cook some breakfast earlier, but I didn't have any eggs, and I couldn't find a can opener, so I couldn't open up some tuna and whip up tuna and mayonnaise. So all I'm going to get to eat is whatever I have at work, which we both know isn't healthy. Now, my plan for tomorrow is I'm off tomorrow. I bought private lessons for Thursday for boxing. But tomorrow I'm going to go lift weights, and then I'll do boxing in the evening. And I'll see y'all at work. Just got to work. Got some beef, chicken, and cheese. So slow. Look, that's all the silverware from this shift. And the plates. So I just got off of work. Man, it was long today. I get here 30 minutes early, and the guy who's supposed to be here before me isn't here. And there's a pile of fucking dishes that I had to do. A lot more than I should have had to do because he's lazy. And then the guy who's supposed to be working with me didn't show up until an hour after I had already started. I'm not trying to complain a whole bunch here, just kind of reflecting over it. But Anthony, he wanted to leave early, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. I'm sure you got some shit going on that you gotta take care of. So, and it was slow, so I can't complain much. It was pretty slow. For me, usually doing day shift and having to deal with a bunch of people, it was slow. One of the girls that I work with in the mornings had to try night shift for the first time because she's in training. So I really only talked to her. And it was alright. But towards the end, one of our coworkers came in with his daughter. And it is one of the guys that I work with in the morning. And he was getting food. And, you know, I love the people that I work with. I love working with them. And, well, you know, he's been having a lot of trouble financially and with custody and stuff. And I was talking to him and whatnot, and I was talking to his daughter, and you know, his daughter is going through tough times. She's in grade school, going through a tough time. But I'm thinking about buying her some boxing classes because her dad really wants to put her in boxing, but he doesn't have the money for it right now. And I thought I might buy her some classes. It made me very sad. I hate seeing kids get bullied. I used to get bullied all the time, an ungodly amount. It's just the worst thing in the world. I know exactly how she feels. Parents fighting over custody at a young age. I mean, shit stepfather on your mom. You know, your mom's dating some horrible guy. Your dad's struggling. I know exactly how it is to be in that girl's position. It's really hard, especially whenever you're getting bullied. I just told her what my dad told me. You know, one of those kids tries to say that shit to you, they keep on bullying you, punch them in the nose. All it takes is one hit and everything will change about your life. I said, defend yourself. You can't believe those people. Those people are only trying to bring you down, and you can't let people do that in your life. I love these people that I work with, man. I love my job. But I finally got off, and the reflection part is, do I think I've become a better person today than I was yesterday? And honestly, I don't know. But I know that as long as I'm trying, then I should be doing better, right? It only makes sense. You know, whatever that one Newton's law is, action, reaction. I'm hoping that the energy I put forth is the energy that I'm getting back. And then my diet today was pretty shit. Like I said, I had half a bag of Fritos, a Twinkie, and half a Coke Zero. Then I got to work and I had a queso bowl with a brownie, because I love the brownies at my restaurant, or at the restaurant. Then I had 2 taquitos with a little bit of cheese, and that's all I've had today. But yeah, it made me sad. I wanted to talk about it. It made me sad knowing what that girl was going through. And I hate whenever kids have to go through stuff like that, especially whenever, you know, they get put in between parents arguing and they end up getting the short straw. It's just one thing that sucks, and I hate seeing it. But I'm gonna get home and maybe play some video games, edit this video, and then I'm gonna pass the fuck out because I have no work tomorrow. And I'll see y'all. So I just got home and I'm ready to go to bed, but I did want to talk really quick about how I like opening up on these videos, because, you know, as a guy, I'm not really allowed to, and I'm not going to elaborate super deep into it, be like, oh well, men shouldn't do this, men shouldn't do that, because times are different. And it helps me to open up because I can't do it face to face to people. And I like sharing what I do in my day-to-day life because everybody's lives are so different. So if you end up seeing this video, I encourage you to do the same. And I'm not really doing this for money. It's just because you have to know where you started. And I'm excited to see what day 100 of trying to become a better person would look like. But I know that the farther along I get, it's going to be harder, but that's a risk that I'm willing to take, and I'm willing to put in that time, even if, you know, life gets hectic. Right now, I don't even have enough subscribers or likes to make money, so it's definitely not the first thing on my mind. Right now, it's just me working on myself, and I wanted y'all to be on the journey with me. Haters and all, everybody. I don't care who you are. But I'm really tired, and I already have told my plans for tomorrow. So I'm gonna get some sleep. I said I was gonna play video games. I cannot. I just gotta go to bed. So good night.